All right, guys, let's take a look at this one. 1988 Chevy Monte Carlo SS. Another one, right? This one is really nice. Recently painted, recent stripe kit. It was a very original, very solid car. As you can see, it still got a set of Dunlop GT qualifiers on it. When this vehicle goes out, it will have a brand new set of either Cooper Cobras or Mastercraft Avengers. You know, I'm gonna stick with the raised white letters. That's my thing. But those tires are old, so we're gonna put a brand new set on it. I am waiting on my supplier to ship me my next shipment. So as soon as that comes in, which should be in the next day, I will get those swapped out. But let's jump right in. As you can see, your tail lights are in excellent shape. And like I said, just walking around the car, there's nothing to really talk about in the paint. The paint is really nice on this car. It's driver quality stuff, but they did a really, really good job. If there's anything that I see, you can see kind of a dry spot here. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but the paint on this car is very deep, has a great gloss to it. And again, no imperfections to talk about. The N90 wheels are in really good shape. All the way around. Again, very original car. Exterior wise, if there's something to talk about, this car had a window tint at some point in time, and there's still remnants of the tint down there. Those can be very, very hard to take off when you have a vehicle with rear defrost. Let's kill this now. As you can see, the buzzers still work. Good solid carpet. Good solid interior in this one. This cap has been changed out. The dash is solid with the exception of one split right there down the middle. I should have a million of these, but they're actually really hard to get your hands on. So I got another shipment. We run through those things like crazy, just because of how many Monte Carlos I go through. But those should show up in the next day or so as well. So if those show up, I will replace that. The tires are a guarantee. The door caps, I'm going to do my best. As you can see, inside the doors, the panels, the bottoms of the doors, the cab corners. Take a look inside the rear. Good solid headliner, nice package tray, good seats, good carpet. We'll do the same thing and take a look on the passenger side. Some fading on the seats. Par for the course when the sun comes through those T-tops. You've got a spot here in the mat, but in this case, the mat did exactly what it's supposed to do and protected the carpet. So the carpet's really nice and solid. It's gonna be a relatively short video, guys. We are going to pop the hood, take a look up under there, but I can tell you now, nothing exciting. Just your stock in the box Monte Carlo. We'll fire it up. I will try to get this thing on a lift, but as you can see, I am covered up. I was not in town when my guys serviced this vehicle. so I wasn't here to get the underbody video. All right, let's get a look up underneath the hood. Stock 305, just like she came from the factory. AC. Smog pump is still down there for you Cali guys. You should have no issue passing smog if that's a concern for you. Albeit I have not put this thing on the lift to see if it has a catalytic converter. Catalytic converters are not a requirement on a vehicle this old. Down here, and to 90% of the places that we send these cars to, as you can see, no shakes, rattles, smoking, anything like that. No service engine light, and if you've seen my videos, you know that that means this car still has the Rochester carburetor on it. This one runs fantastic, so no need to pull it off. Nice and solid under the T-tops. One little speck in that corner there, which is kind of common, where the water ponds, that's where the water drains down on these cars. Swapping out the T-top blades would cure that issue. But as you can see, where they drain down into the doors, there's no issues whatsoever. That's just kind of par for the course. These cars hold a little water under there. I will make mention that the locks on the T-tops do work. They lock with the door key. They actually function on this car. The antenna is right there on the dash. I don't ship the cars with antennas on it if I can help it, just because there's a lot of stuff that happens in transport. And I don't know if you guys have ever had to repair a Monte Carlo fender antenna, but you've got to get all the way inside of that fender to do so. So it is not worth it. Nice solid deck lid. Jams of the trunk are super nice. Car cover, T-top bags, factory spare tire. 1988 Chevy Monte Carlo SS. All right, this one is gonna be a short video. We are test driving the 88 Chevy Monte Carlo. I gotta get a look at that left turn signal. Must have a bulb that just burned out. But as you can see, turn signals work. Car runs and drives really, really well. Nice cold AC. Radio works. Speedo works. Fuel gauge works. Temp gauge, oil pressure, voltage, and RPMs all work. Odometer and speedometer both function. What does not work is the shift indicator. As you can see, it's over there on park. But she runs down the road just like she should. Really nice, really smooth. That's gonna be it, guys. 1988 Chevy Monte Carlo SS. All right, we will get a quick look up underneath this Monte Carlo. It's really hard to do on this lift, but let me try to get in there for you guys. Rear floor pans, solid. Just a little bit of surface and crack in there, but that's all solid metal. Front floor pans, absolutely perfect. There's surface rust, as you can see there on the cross member, but it is just surface rust. There's that catalytic converter we talked about earlier. And the passenger front floor pan is in great shape as well. 1988 Chevy Monte Carlo SS.